Hey Remote Collective peeps, in this video today I'm going to tell you about my luxurious and paradise life here in Koh Phangan, Thailand, where I got locked down during coronavirus. And so many of my friends, especially the ones back in the States, are asking, how is it like there? What do you guys do? Is there coronavirus there? So I'm going to answer all of those questions and more in this video, and let me tell you a little sneak peek. It's freaking paradise out here. I am so grateful to be here. So let's dive right into today's episode. I pretty much live in paradise. I on purpose came back to Thailand during coronavirus, and I was like, where do I want to feel safe? Where do I what do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I usually live in Chiang Mai, but Chiang Mai has a burning season, and basically the air is really bad there. So I decided to come to Koh Phangan because a lot of my friends were on lockdown here. Well, a lot of my friends were here before lockdown actually hit. I didn't really expect much, except for it's beautiful, living right on the beach, and blah blah blah. I am very surprised by how everything happened and like how grateful I am to be on lockdown here. We only had, I think, 1 or 2 confirmed cases in all of coronavirus time, and those happened about 3 months ago. So after those people were taken off the island to go to a bigger island that has better hospitals. So we haven't had a case in almost 3 months now, and we're kind of just in this bubble of paradise. Like, we live Koh Phangan is below Bangkok on the islands in Thailand, and it's like a really small island. Like, you can drive from the top to the bottom in about an hour, but it's like beautiful, and it still has the Thai vibes, and things are very affordable. And especially with coronavirus, all of us have our own villas because no one's coming to the island. So like, the villas here are like, I don't know, 30% of the price that they normally are, especially during high season. But I also want to talk about our daily life. So like, we have created such a good crew of people. Like, some of my friends came down from Chiang Mai just from the burning season. They were already going to be down here. Other people came and they got locked down. But we had when I say like we had a crew during coronavirus lockdown, like, we had a group chat of about 40 of us, and we hung out every single day. So we'd be like co-working together, we would do events, we would, we had to respect the laws here where sometimes we couldn't meet all of us all at once, but we would schedule it where we'd only meet in like groups of 10, like whatever the law was. But then as it got, easier and easier to live here, I don't know what just happened. As it got easier and easier to live here, because there was no cases, like on the island, they kind of had their own rules where we could do whatever we wanted. So the most extreme thing was that we had to wear a mask, and we had curfew from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. So it was like you're hanging out at someone's house, having a great time, and you're like, oh my God, it's 9:50. And they had these checkpoints on the island. So the police would like hang out at these checkpoints. And it was a fine of, I think, 40,000 baht, which is it's about $1,200 US if you were caught being out past 10 p.m., which kind of sucked. I don't think anyone I know had that happen. We had a couple people get stopped, and they just let them go home and gave them a warning. So it was pretty chill. I do know some people got fined, but none of my friends. Then other than that, it's pretty much like normal daily life. Like, I wake up, we have an amazing maid here. I have a coffee. She makes me a smoothie. We have our lunch made for us here. Our house is like, she cooks and cleans for us. And then as a house, there's 4 of us women that live here, and we all co-work together. We all have online jobs. And then like during the week in our group, we have a co-working day where everyone meets together for co-working. And then usually once a week someone wants to go scuba diving, so one of my friends organizes scuba diving trips for us. I did my first one, which was fucking amazing, even though I had a panic attack at first. I was able to get through it and go through the whole dive and like feel really great about it. What other fun things? Oh, the island itself is coming back to life. So today is the first like real party on the island. It's really allowed. Like they have mini festivals here every weekend. I should probably stop telling you how amazing it is here because everyone's going to try and come here. But as of right now, only like special business people are allowed into Thailand, and we're on a amnesty visa, which means like we're like refugees of Thailand, everyone that got stuck here during lockdown, so we don't have to extend our visas, and we get an automatic visa until the end of July, and everyone is like praying to whatever higher power that you have that we can stay here longer than July 31st. So basically they might extend our visa even more so we don't have to leave, because they're not letting anyone new into the country, and if they make us all leave July 31st, then they're not going to have any foreigners in the country and like no tourism money coming in, especially on this island because it's mostly for tourists. But I like it a lot more than Bali. I love Bali. I've been going to Bali for like a lot of years, but whenever someone asks me about Bali, I'm like, it's a little bit overrun. Like it has a lot of tourism, a lot of things being built. All the beautiful soul that was in Bali is kind of dying in my opinion. Whereas Koh Phangan, it still has that like very amazing hippie, but like you can work on your laptop vibe. I lost my shoes a couple weeks ago, and took me 3 days to realize that I lost my flip-flops, and I have not bought new ones just out of I don't know, just out of like the fact that I don't need them. I think I'm trying to make a point and see how long I can go without them. But yeah, like a lot of I was really surprised because a lot of my friends in the US are saying like, oh yeah, on our news media it's saying like the whole rest of the world is going crazy, and I'm like thinking, wow, I really think that there is a lot of false news happening out there, like because we're all looking at the States like it's about to like fall off a cliff, or if it hasn't already, and it makes me like really sad for a lot of my friends there, because in my everyday reality there's no coronavirus, and everything's kind of going back to life. Like we have our fourth wave has happened July 1st, so officially they can open bars, they can do things, and we can have parties now. That was kind of the last thing through lockdown, and our curfew ended 2 weeks ago. So yeah, everything's pretty good. Like my everyday life consists of me waking up, going for a run, doing my yoga, my meditation, doing my morning journaling, setting like my intentions for the day, my affirmations, whatever I want to manifest that week or that day, and then getting some co-working done with my friends. And then usually like I've been doing a lot. What's really amazing about Koh Phangan is it has a lot of healing stuff here. So a lot of people come here to heal on the island, whether it's physically, spiritually, emotionally. I will put a disclaimer out there, there's a lot of BS out there on this island, but I guess that's everywhere that's healing. Bali has the same thing. But I've been getting into a lot of different energy healing work here, and if you know me, you know how crazy this sounds to me, because like normally my background's in corporate law and like I'm not normally into any of this stuff, but it's been really amazing and very healing. Like when I first came to the island, I broke up with my boyfriend, I got in a scooter accident, I got dengue. It's been a hot mess for the last couple months, but now like I feel like I'm coming back to life. I feel so happy. I'm making these videos, I'm sharing all this with you guys. I'm gonna start doing daily vlogs. I feel like I'm coming back to life, and this island has really helped me to do that, and the people that I've met here have become like chosen family. And that's one thing I'll say towards the digital nomad life, is like a lot of people ask me like, do you miss your family? Like you haven't lived at home in your home country in like 5 years. And I'm like, I don't think I would ever live in the States again. I mean, unless I had to. But for me, I find my chosen family all around the world. Like some of the people I'm living with here, I would consider like my actual chosen family, where we're gonna stick together no matter what, and we're gonna like I've been in countries with like 7 different countries with some of my friends, and we've traveled all over the world together, and we've had so many adventures. Like when you talk about like call to adventure, like I've had this with so many of my friends here, to the point where I would consider that they're closer than blood relatives to me. And that is what's so amazing about getting on the plane. So I don't know where it is in your country or how bad lockdown is, but when things start opening up, I really, really hope that you choose to come to Asia, especially like Bali, Thailand. We have not, like our coronavirus is, I don't know, it's better than wherever you probably are. Better than America for sure. I don't know how, I think Europe's going in and out of lockdown right now, trying to figure it out. But yeah, So this is Brittnee Bond with Remote Collective's video to tell you how it is here in Thailand. I'm going to do a little quick blurb of me walking on the beach because I want to show you how cool it is on my freaking beach here. Let me see how I can do this. I think I can just take you with me. So I have a pool, which is awesome, but I want to show you how amazing this beach is. As you can see, it's so fucking beautiful out here. And I don't know, my house is right here and the ocean is right here and the sun is too strong. I'm way too white for the situation, so I'm gonna run back in the shade. But I'm so happy you guys could log on today and watch our latest video, Remote Collective. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. And I'm gonna be posting so much more of how-tos and what to do and all these amazing things about living the digital nomad life. I especially am gonna be focusing on interviewing a lot of digital nomads and how are they paying their bills, how did they get on the plane, how do they enjoy this lifestyle. So if you like all of that, please like and subscribe, and yeah, just have an amazing day. Have a fucking amazing day. See you guys later. Bye.